Welcome back on my True Readings Writers. Back to you again. This one won't be a reading. This is me basically being transparent in my truth against the fact that, okay, because I'm being stalked and harassed and they constantly putting spell magic over me. And not just that, this ex that's been lying on me all these years, and even now, having his family lie on me and try to steal my identity and forge my name in some false papers. We will get to all that. There's a lot that I gotta say. I have to basically give my side of my life. In your form of words, it would be like getting my side of the story. But this is not a story. This is my life. This is what happened. Okay, and I'm going to tell y'all from start to finish. Everything that even led up to everything that we are in today. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all everything. So this is not a reading. I know y'all going to be looking at the cards. This is not a reading. This is basically my side of the situation. This is my life, and while these people are after my life, they really don't even realize what they're fighting for. And they're fighting for a big lie. They're fighting for big ass lies, basically. But after they know everything here, because I wasn't able to tell my side of the spectrum, and they were listening to only one side, now they're going to hear everything. Okay, and I'm not going to hold back. I am going to basically share with you my life from teenager years to up to now. Shit. It is what it is. Okay, and I'm going to tell you everything that happened, everything they did, everything that transpired all up until this point. Yeah, it might be embarrassing. Some things might be embarrassing. Okay, but I have to say it, and I gotta get it out because there's so much lies being placed on me. It's not even funny. So it's like, okay, well, this is what it is. So people could look at me a different way all they want. But this is my life. This is my side. You could like it or not, but this is what happened. I will be possibly saying certain names. Okay, so people can understand who I'm talking about, and I'm not leaving anybody out. So it is what it is. So yeah. Whoever watches. Whoever don't. This is not for views. This is for me to basically get my side of the spectrum out there. All right, so here we go, y'all. Let's do this. All right, y'all, we back yet again. All right, so here I am giving my side of the spectrum. My side. All right, starting from, okay, so this has everything to do about, basically an ex stalking me and everything. And I'm going to show you how it led up to this. So, all right. So let's go back, way back in the time. All right, so it started in Hayes Alternative School. I ended up in the alternative school because when I was in bond temps, I brought a knife to school because there were girls trying to pick on my sister and I. But mostly my sister at that time. But they were trying to pick on us. you know, and my brother and all that. So I brought a knife. So because of me bringing a knife and some student telling on me, I ended up in an alternative school called Hayes off 63rd. This is when I was in Chicago. So it was off 63rd and Stewart. And that's where I ended up meeting. Well, I guess that's why, not meeting, but that's why I ended up, kind of knowing a person named Mr. Miles. Now, Mr. Miles was a substitute teacher. He was a stand-in. He was a sub. I was a student in a virgin. I was basically like 15, 16 years old. All right? Mind you, this substitute teacher was in his 20s already. He had to be 23, 24, 25. And I was 15, 16 years old. Okay? 14, 15, 16, one of them. All right? And I wasn't even looking at him. I was going through other things in that school, right? I ended up graduating out. But it was after I graduated. See, the whole time, I didn't even realize Mr. Miles was watching me. That whole time. I'm just being, my teenager self, doing me. I wasn't looking at no grown man. No man, period. But that grown man was looking at me. And so basically, I ended up graduating. And one day, when I was at the park with one of my ex-best friends, we were up there, me and her siblings. She had her brothers and sisters up there. We was playing in the water. Well, they were mostly playing in the water. And, on the side, because we were up there at South Shore High School. And the guys was playing basketball. And we was right there off to the side while they was playing in water. Okay? But then drives up Mr. Miles. So, not realizing, right then and there, we were just minding our business. Okay? So, as we're minding our business, he pulls up. Now, when he pulled up, I didn't notice it, but Erlane noticed it. And she was like, girl, he was thirsty. He was watching you and watching. He was thirsty. Just like he is now. Thirsty. But I didn't pay no mind. Because I'm a teenager. I'm a virgin. What the fuck I'm looking at a grown-ass man for? I really wasn't interested like that. We were just, So, he came out of nowhere. He come up acting like he watching the guys play basketball. But he really wanted to, holler at this 15, 16-year-old. Now, mind you, at the time, he, like I said, he's in his 20s. He lied and said he was 23. He's actually like 24, 25, 26, one of those. And it's like, wow, you in your 20s, you past 18. What are you doing talking to a 15, 16-year-old virgin? So it didn't matter what age he said. 23 was still too old. Nigga, you past 18. Okay. Anyway, I didn't know. I mean, I was a young girl. So I'm not thinking about statutory. And I'm not thinking about other shit because I didn't know about the laws and all this stuff back then as a kid, as a teenager. Because I didn't know shit. Like, I knew shit, but I ain't know shit. I ain't know what I know now. He did. Okay, and that's all that matters. So, we had we was up there, and you know, he gave me his number. We was talking. Hey, Mr. Matt, what you doing up here? I was just checking out the basketball, right? Because that was his life. He liked playing basketball a lot. He, you know, was trying to get in the NBA. I guess he couldn't do it, you know. But I'll tell you why that didn't work out for many, many reasons, you know. But we'll tell you about that later. Okay, but he was definitely, telling me he checking them out. Oh, some students I know playing up here. And, lied about that. He I met him as a liar. He fucking liar. Now, the teenager in me kind of lied about my age, but he knew how fucking old I was. I mean, he came from the same. We were from the school. Of course, I'm not 17, 18 years old. That he knew that was a lie because ain't nobody 17, 18 years old was at that damn school like that. Maybe there was, but I know I wasn't. Anyways, and it's crazy how I'm recording this video, and I was recording my last video, right? And these people came making fucking noise, right? And then now I'm recording this video, and now they're out there again. See, I tried to record last night, and I recorded that video, but the sound was off. Okay? So now I'm recording, and the sound is on, and you could possibly hear them in the background making all this fucking noise. Like, they just gotta make all this fucking noise. It's like, go away. It's like they do this shit on purpose. They just come out the door fucking making all this fucking noise. Anyway, it stopped. But I know she busy. She get up in the morning and shit. And I guess, I don't know what she sell, but I think she be selling corn and shit at the, place she be selling it at. That's her business, not mine. I do readings. I work from home. Anyway, and she gotta wake her daughter up for school and all that. I get that, but damn, do they gotta be that fucking noisy? Anyway, okay, so he gave me his number and shit. I didn't even want to call him. I'm like, asking Erlane, I'm like, should I call him? I don't know. And we was going back and forth on that because I'm like, I ain't never been with no older man. I'm like, I don't know if I should call him Erlane. She's like, girl, call him. He cute. But I'm like, I don't care that he cute. I just, like back then he was. Right now he looked like a fucking parasite. Like, but like, because he is. But, back then he had some looks to him. But it didn't matter. So we graduated possibly around, I don't know, 2008 or something like that. Yeah. And then I had to go to a high school, which I ended up in Mather, because that was an alternative. I ended up in high school, graduated that, and I went to college. I went up north for my high school, though. I was able to pick then. That shit I was placed into. I don't even know. I was like, damn, how the fuck I end up here? Because I brought a knife to the elementary school. And I didn't realize that's what put me there. Because I'm like, how the fuck did I... Because as I go back on my life, I'm like, how the fuck did I meet this person? This evil, monstrous idiot. This person. So I'm going back like, how did I meet this person? Because I wish I never met him. And I'm like, how the fuck did I meet this person? And why the fuck did I even start talking to him? Erlane. Boy crazy ass. And she was boy crazy back then, and she still is. But this time, her motherfucking ass sitting there with 4 fucking kids. And a fucked up ass baby daddy. Okay? Cheating ass, fake ass, Farrakhan ass baby daddy. Who I told her not to fuck with like that. Like, get the fuck away from him. He fucking disrespectful. You know, he used to spit on her, for God's sakes. Like, how could you fucking breed 4 kids with a person who spits on you and disrespects you and walks off on you and cheats on you? Like, that was like not, she said, God told me to be with him. God ain't tell you shit like that. He would never want you treated like that. You had God messed up. And she seen it. And then later in life, she asked me, how did you stay single? How did you notice the signs? Bitch, because I noticed. Like, I'm just smarter than you. You're boy crazy. I'm not. Like, what the fuck? I told you then, and I tell your ass now, you was making a mistake. God did not tell you that. You told yourself that, and you wanted to say it was God. Okay? God ain't said nothing like that. Blasphemous. Okay? So don't lie on him. So anyway, she ended up seeing how hard that was. Okay? And she got happy off the fact that she could actually have kids. Because I guess she thought she couldn't. You know, but whatever. Anyways. We're no longer cool. Alright, so back then she was my road dog. She was. That was my girl. Okay? That was my motherfucking G. But she's changed a lot. She's changed. Okay, so I end up giving him a call. Long story short for that. I end up giving him a call. We ended up talking on the phone because I did not trust him. So we end up talking on the phone a whole year and some change. We only kind of met up sporadically, like on the lakefront or something like that, or like just, you know, a few times during that year, because he kept begging to see me, you know. So a few times I let him, and those few times he was very nervous to be out with me because of my age, of course. And so I couldn't see it back then because, mind you, I'm a teenager. So I'm like, why are you embarrassed to be around me? Like, I know we young, but like, I know I'm young, but I'm like, why are you acting like that? And he, you know, he told me, but it was like, he was like, you know, you young. He knew he was making a mistake right then and there. He knew it was wrong, but he kept fucking doing it. And he, like, kept, you know, he kept looking around him, and he kept looking at people, and everybody looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get his Mac on to a fucking teenager. It was so weird, and I didn't even, like, see, I came from a household that taught us about shit like that, but it's like, I don't know what made me want to be with him, or, like, not be with him, but, like, fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? So we basically started off as just friends, and not really, but, like, just talking. You know, just talking, creating some type of friendship, of what I thought. So we was just talking. We used to stay on the phone for hours. Sometimes he would stay on the phone with me till the next day, just on the phone, girl. So, you know, I didn't know he was. In some people's cases, people would call that grooming. I didn't know I was being groomed. I was just thinking he was different. And he was different, but I didn't know how different he was. I thought at the time This person he's cool. He's just, you know, I don't know what made me think that. Like, he basically stole my young years. He stole those years away from Devontae. Because I broke Devontae's heart. Devontae was around my age, and I was loving me some Devontae. Me and Devontae was actually a couple. And I broke his heart, girl. When I say I broke his heart, I broke his heart. And I didn't mean to, but around that time, Mr. Miles was in the picture. And I had a choice back then. And that was another karmic debt I ended up paying for because I broke Devontae's heart. And then in time, Mr. Miles ended up breaking mine in a worse way than that. Okay? So he basically stole my little young teenage years. He did. And, you know, tricked me. And how, you know, that whole time, you know, I didn't feel like that because, I mean, we're talking on the phone. We're, you know, we're just chopping it up on the phone and this and that. And he, you know, tells me every time he hears my voice, he feels like coming towards me and all this other shit. And he, you know, got to see me every time. He ended up falling in love with me. But it's like, and I ended up you know, falling for him a bit. You know, I mean, in a sense, he was my first. And I shouldn't have never done that. Shouldn't have done that. A grown man, my first. I shouldn't have done that. But it was done. So that's why he probably right now feels some type of self-entitlement. Like I'm his or like I belong to him or some shit when I don't. He tricked me out of my young years. Because I didn't know this man had all these women till later. And that's what pissed me off. You know, and that's when the online thing happened. Where he still hold a grudge. So the whole time we, you know, basically in the teenage years, he even took me to this party, you know, around all these grown folks. I was just learning how to roll weed. And it took me forever to roll a blunt. Like, I was just rolling, you know, but whatever. So I was looking good. I was young. These people were staring at us. You know, they like, what is he doing with this young girl? And to him, I looked it decent enough or old enough to be out with him around these grown women. But I wasn't. So, I mean, I guess he's, you know, loving who I was. You know, we left that party. He's kissing me all up on the elevator and shit. And he was trying to get some, but I couldn't give him shit. You know? I was still a virgin. And I told him no. And he kept, you know, begging. And I was like, no. You know? So I guess the more I told him no, you know, but I was telling him no for a reason. No. Like, no. But, yeah, girl. He ended up being my first. Not that night, or not, but way later down the line, you know, as I got a little bit older. I know it was before 18. I had to be around 17 or something like that. And mind you, he was still in his 20s. He didn't even want to break my virginity. Talking about that's gonna be way too much blood, and I don't want to, And when I actually, broke my virginity, it wasn't too much blood, actually. But whatever. So, I ended up fucking with this dude, right? Giving him a chance, or I should never did that. Because this is, it's another reason. This is a reason why he's so crazy. He's crazy and stalking me and all this unnecessary lying on me. He was not this way back then. I never knew him to be this way. I feel like he got worse because of who he was around or what he knew. I feel like he stepped into this. And throughout the years of me knowing him, he stepped into this. He was not this way in the beginning. He wasn't this way. Well, so I thought. So I ended up fucking with this man, and by that time, we were messing around later on, and it was what it was. So he ended up showing signs of detachment, showing signs of not being there for a motherfucker, not supportive enough, lying. He started playing games with me there. That's when the game started. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that's when the fucking game started. So he ended up like really breaking my heart. I was like crying all the time, literally. And I was told about a certain site called Don'tDateHimGirl.com. All right? By an ex-friend of mine. And there were so many men on there. I didn't know about that website at all. I don't even think I was online like that. I wasn't even using the internet how I use it today for work and, all that shit. Growing businesses or even just watching the tube or whatever. But an ex-friend of mine told me about a website called Don'tDateHimGirl.com. And he broke my heart so bad, G. I put him on there, trying to call myself warning other women not to date him, cause he is hurtful. He is horrible. Don't date him. He don't give shit. He don't do shit. He's stingy. Small Peter Weeder. But sit there and act like he got a big Johnson and try to assert authority over you and all type of shit. Man, I put him on now. Yes, I did. Because he broke my heart as a young teenage girl. You mean you stole my virginity. You stole my childhood years. Hell yeah, I put you on there. Now, I ain't even say all this of what I'm saying now. I was so mad I was misspelling words and shit. But after a while, I took him down off of that site. I apologized to him and everything. I was like, you broke my heart. He didn't even apologize, y'all. He didn't say sorry. He didn't even apologize. You know what he told me? You done now? You feel better? Because I wasn't just venting. I was talking to this person. And he didn't even apologize for breaking my heart so bad, stealing my childhood years, stealing my teenage years, fucking my mind up like that. He didn't even apologize for misleading me. He didn't apologize, y'all, for shit. He said, are you done now? You feel better? He's such a piece of shit. So basically, that was later on down the line as I got older. I thank God I didn't have any children of his or anything. No attachments. But, you know, I didn't know he forged my name on some type of papers. He was saying we was married. And I never married anybody. I didn't marry him. He thought he was gonna marry me or put me in a false marriage. I wasn't, but he was too coward to even say anything. You know why? Because he knew he did my life wrong, and he knew that I know that he did my life wrong. He misguided me, and I had to pay for that karma. You know, not only breaking Devontae's heart, but breaking my own heart by dealing with an older man who wouldn't leave me alone, who was grooming me. So I don't know how many years I was sad about that. Like, how many years, you know how many years I cried about that? How many years it took me to get through and over this person and over that fact that a lot of my years were stolen. And then to find out later in life the nigga wanted to take me off this earth, bro. Like you didn't already do enough. You want to sell me out? Just because I wanted to move on and you were living in the past and you were in these streets and you wouldn't get out? That's all you know? He damn near fucked like the majority of bitches in Chicago. That's how bad he was. The majority of bitches in Chicago. Do you know how many bitches came through that post explaining what they saw in his house? Explaining they know him? They were just there. Do you know that broke my heart even more? He looked over everything that he did and called me a hater. Had the nerve to call me a fucking hater. Because I put him on blast. He had the nerve to call me a fucking hater. Like he never did shit. Like you stole this young girl's childhood, bro. You stepped in her life. You wasn't supportive. You basically took her virginity, bro. And you knew to stay away from young girls, period. So this means you're a pedo. See, and back then I didn't know what a pedophile was. I didn't know about any of that shit, you know? I was young, bro. I didn't know. And he knew that, G. He knew. I didn't know about none of that shit. I swear on everything I love, I know. I just knew, not to date older men, but for some reason, he was different. I guess just because he was a sub at the school. So he kind of built some type of trust at the school. Because even at the school, we would talk sporadically in the hallway. Like, not really, but I would notice how he would watch me. And I just keep on walking. I'm like, I felt fucking uncomfortable. And I don't know. I guess it was just off the plain fact that he was cute back then, and that was that. But it was like he must have had a family. I learned later on. He can't be single. He must have had a family then, or like just was sitting out here dealing with a lot of females. He played college football in Tulane. But he never made it to the NBA because he wasn't good enough, And not just that, his family, I learned later on, is a family of Antichrist. And they are cult members. And they put spells on him to fail. They basically screwed him. So, they hated on him being better than or being somebody in the family that would ever make it somewhere. They thought they would be left behind or whatever the fuck they thought. They put spells on him. I learned that later on down the line. They put spells on him to ruin his chances of ever becoming an NBA basketball player. They stopped him. They stopped him. And I guess in some cases, it was for a good reason. Because he's very egotistic. He's very arrogant. He's a tyrant. He's a fool. Foolish person. He's a whore. And they turned him into a gold digger. He's a scam artist. A con man. All because he couldn't get in the NBA. It's like you act like you had no more talents within you other than to dribble a fucking basketball. Not everybody's gonna be LeBron or Steph Curry or the next Kobe or the next Michael. You just not. So it's like, don't you know we as people are multi-talented? There's other things that we can do in this life that don't require what everybody else is doing. If everybody was supposed to be a doctor, we'd be doctors. If everybody was supposed to be a lawyer, we'd be lawyers. If everybody was supposed to be a popo, we'd be a fucking popo. If everybody was supposed to drive a bus or a train, we'd be driving buses and trains. But no, there are different professions, different things out here that, you know what I'm saying, we could do. And if we're not talented or gifted in it, there's plenty of things we can learn how to do to gain the experience. Okay? But I don't think he was realizing that. I don't think he realized that. So, it's like me. I am. I'm gifted in music, right? I'm gifted in rapping. But I chose not to rap because, let's just face it, those people have to sell their souls. And this ain't no shit that I'm just putting out here that ain't already been exposed by their own, that have sold their souls and wanted out the game or just chose to fucking expose what the fuck go on in the music industry. I'm not them. I chose not to become one of those people because God showed me. Because God knew. God know I was going to be somebody of greatness. But he didn't want me to be in that part. He didn't want me to be in that realm of greatness. He was all for my music. That's why he gifted me the talent. But he did not want me to rap, because then I would have to sell out my soul and then give up on God. And God didn't want that for me. So while those devil worshiping bitches over there that thought they was casting spells for me to not be a rap artist or this and that, God told me not to do that shit because the devil's in it. You dumbass bitch. Bitches. Okay, dumbass bitches. God showed me that. And you know how he showed me? Because I was living next door to another ex-friend. We was on honorary. So I was living next door to her, and she came across, for some reason, some way, I don't know how, like, just God just brought it to me. They had an Illuminati tape, the movie or whatnot, and they were showing people this movie. So I looked at that movie, and it just changed my whole perspective on life, my whole perception, it just changed everything. That I just started looking at everything different. I really did. It's kind of like it snapped me into reality, like real reality. Like, whoa, this is what we in, this is what we under, this false shit, you know. And even with this eye that you see here, that would be labeled them, but it's not them. See, I don't put that there as a form of them. I put that there as the psychic eye, the third eye that wakes people up, that we all have, but some people third eye ain't woke. Okay? That's not for no damn Illuminati. So basically, yeah, this person here, Mr. Miles, never said anything. So, never said sorry, never apologized, never felt sorry for shit that he did. So, this whole time, basically, this grown-ass man knew what he was doing, okay, the whole time. You know. So, yeah, I was a bit lost. But once I grew up, you know, but as I was growing, y'all, and learning, I didn't know he was placing spells over my life to fail. I kept going after hardship, kept moving around a lot, having to move, or going through, you know, poverty and shit. And I didn't know he was sitting there placing spells on my life to fail. To not make it anywhere. I couldn't even take a fucking picture anywhere. Because something bad follows right behind that. I started to notice every time I took a picture or I did a video without a fucking green screen, they put a spell on my life. And I wasn't there long. So it's like these people, it's like he wanted me with nothing, and he wanted my life to be a living hell. But, you know, the tables have turned. I've grown stronger. I've broken curses. I've broken certain things that he cannot touch. This person hated me so bad because of that bullshit back then. And mind you, despite him accepting the apology, I apologized for that, for putting him online and basically, you know, exposing him. I apologized for it. It was took down. Everything. It was gone. And I won't ever put him online again, knowing that I would never give him the clout he wants. Because he's a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser. He's an attention whore. I think he liked it, that attention anyway. You know, just to give him something to talk about. Okay, but I'll never make that mistake again. You know, but, Yeah, when you apologize to people, I apologized and I meant it. It was wholeheartedly, like all out for real. I'm like, you broke my heart and you didn't even give a fuck. You stole my years, my childhood years, and you think that shit's okay, and then you want to walk around with this chip on your fucking shoulders, acting as though you're better than anybody. I couldn't even make it as a teenager, trying to make it because you were putting spells on my life, but then would turn around smiling in my fucking face, talking about some, basically, when you gonna get your shit together. You need to get your shit together. You need to start moving around this and that. But this bitch was sitting up here putting spells on my life. To fail, G. This phony ass nigga, Mr. Miles, putting fucking spells on my life to fail. Because he knew that I was going to be something great before I even fucking knew myself. He knew that. So he was trying to block everything at an early age. Trying to block everything so I would just accept poverty. So I would just accept being a nobody. Trying to make me, or trying to, in his word, keep me a nobody. He didn't want anybody to know me. Why not? Because I'm somebody and you know it. And once I wake up, this would happen. So I woke up. So I didn't want to rap. And God showed me my path, which is this. He showed me that at 13. With only one deck. Because I was into, at 13, I was into Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I was into the show Bewitched with the you know, the Genie, I Dream of Genie, all that shit. I only had one deck, right, at 13. And this is when I was learning how to even read. And I was reading myself, and I was reading my family before I even thought to be in business to read others. Because I'm like, if I can't read myself, I can't read others. I was around people that said, this is why all this bad stuff keep happening to you, because of these cards. Those cards, the devil. Those cards, bad luck. And at one point, I believed it, but even after getting rid of them cards, bad stuff kept happening to me. And it was because of Mr. Miles. Kept putting spells on my life, sending me through bullshit that I didn't even need to go through. Creating chaos in my family. Just because he couldn't get his way. Just because I didn't submit to him. Because I wasn't a weak ass, punk ass bitch. He hated that. So he put spells over my life. To make me fail. To put me in poverty. To treat me like shit. And then the nigga want to take my life. For some fucking money. Tried to scam on my life. Thinking nobody cares about her. Oh, she's going through this. She's going through that. Every time I would see him, he would interrogate me. Asking me questions. How's the family? How's this? How's that? Snake ass nigga, Joe. Snake. A snake. And I didn't even realize it till later. So I say all this to say this. This nigga is a piece of fucking shit, bro. Okay, so later on, I find out, you know, he put spells over my life. I had to bulk up my spiritualism with God, my protectance with God. This is where he starts to get fucked up at. Okay? By God. This is where he starts getting fucked up. Okay? Because I start I had, because I was tired of all the bad shit happening. And my auntie, she took me to church. You know, my grandma, she been taking us to church, but it was different. So we actually, my auntie, Kathy, she took me to church. And I got baptized. So then, you know, I noticed the demon tried to attack me even then. And I got baptized, like, at an early age. You know, I was still in my teen years. I was still young. So, I got baptized, and my faith started increasing in God. And it started getting stronger. Now, mind you, they were still placing spells on my life. But I knew I had to find my way in the world. And I did. I left Chicago the first time to be where I am today in this city. But when the first time I came, you know, I was living different. I met Kat Stacks, but she wasn't Kat Stacks when we met her. She was just Kat. Belonged to some pimp. She belonged to some pimp. And, you know, talking to me got her to get rid of the pimp. I was like, bitch, if you making all the money yourself, then you don't really need him. What the fuck you need him for? You making money by yourself. What the fuck is he good for? He just trying to take your money. Like, he just trying to live off you. Like, that's some... Pimp is another word for lazy ass nigga. You know? A lazy ass nigga who want to live off females' money and her time and her shit. Like, pimp ain't... It's just another word for a lazy ass nigga who don't want to work for his money. And they call it having game. And the bitches who sign up for that dumbass shit are fucking dumb. Like, bitch, ain't no way you gonna be sitting out here risking your fucking life, your health, that they don't give a fuck about. Right. For some nigga who don't want to get up off his motherfucking ass and make his own fucking money, bro. Pimp is another word for a lazy motherfucking bum. I don't give a fuck who it disrespects. It's real. It's lazy as fuck. And the bitches who accept that, dumb as fuck. Okay? Because ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna be working for some nigga who ain't doing shit, ain't putting no money in my pocket, ain't doing shit. When I first came out here, they were trying to get me pimped. They were trying to pimp me, bitch. Not Cat, but, I had got here through a ex-boyfriend of mine the first time. He was an ex-boyfriend. I would not mention his name because I forgot his name. It started with an A. It was his cousin, though. I didn't know they were pimps or none of that. They were trying to pimp me. But he was like, I can only do what I could do if you accept me. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know what that means. If you choose me. What you mean, chose you? Your motherfucking, dude said, okay, y'all was gonna help me get this shit started, get my shit sorted out. What you talking about, choose you? Choose what? So, I ain't know nothing about that pimping shit. I ain't know nothing about that. But they were taking care of me all up until a certain point. And then I met Bingy. That was one of my best friends. But we end up falling apart, and he was so cool. I met him through Mary Jane, and she's a known girl down here. I hope she's doing well. Okay. Known girl. I met Africa. I remember Africa. She's like, I got me some pollo tropical. I know I can afford my pollo tropical. Can these bitches? I remember her. That was my girl. Okay. And she was actually from Africa. But her name was Africa. I met Creamy. I remember her. That was my girl too. Creamy. You know, I met some cool ass females through my first time being here. Now that I'm here, because I met them at my other places of work or whatever. And now that I'm here and I'm working from home and I'm here to stay, as much as I can, okay, and grow, I'm here doing my readings instead of working at, a nightclub, So it's like, I'm not waitressing and shit no more. I got tired of that shit. I wanted more. I was tired of people around me. Some people are just fucking rude and just fucking idiots, bro. Some people, not all. Okay, so I was finding me. I was going through my life experiences and leaving that shit behind. And the whole time while I'm leaving the bitch behind, this nigga is in Chicago casting spells over my life to fail, to die, to whatever. Not make it. The whole time this nigga sitting there constantly still hating. He's been hating on me since a fucking teenager. He was hating on me in my 20s. And he's still hating on me right now in my fucking 30s, bro. What a fucking clown, bro. If you ain't have it back then, you ain't got it now. And you been trying this whole time. Do you know how long this nigga has been after my life? Without me knowing and with me knowing. Do you know how long, bitch? We been going through this. Like, God, why you ain't striking this nigga? Like, strike this nigga, G. But he has struck in this nigga. He struck that nigga in the pockets. That nigga got bad health. Okay, that nigga sick and he's dying. Also, he's attached to a karmic who's helping him die. Okay, she's setting his ass up. She's putting shit in his food and drinks and all this. She's working with his family to set his ass up. Like, he finna go. Trust me, I've read his birthday plenty of times. He is out of there. Thank you, Lord. Jeez. Thank you. Okay, like, God. This nigga, been trying to follow me from city to city. Trying to follow me. And then for some people that were trying to be in my business, at the last place I worked at now, like at the last spot I worked at, this nigga tried to like fucking lie on me. Some skinny nigga with dreads and shit tried to lie on me, talking about that bitch on the run. She crazy. How the fuck I'm on the run when I ain't do shit wrong? My name ain't on no papers for shit. Like, I got a clean record, you dumb asshole. Like, bitch, I wasn't on no run. I moved out of a city at a sooner time than what I was already moving out. I was already moving from that city. I already wanted to leave that city. I was already leaving that city. But it helped me go faster because I noticed bitches were after my life after I told him for the last time, I'm done with you. I don't want to talk to you. You're blocked. Don't even try to hit me up. Get the fuck out of my life. I do not want you. So he started trying to send people my way to unalive me. I noticed them trying to set me up, bro. They wanted to rob me. They wanted to harm me. I noticed that. Because they tried to get in through the window with the air conditioner. I started making noise and shit, and they stopped. They stopped. So, for all these dumbass motherfuckers who don't know my story, bitch, please shut the fuck up. And you even got bitches over there that he's been fucking with that claim they know me. Bitch, you don't know me. Stop fucking lying. You didn't help me get to who I am. You didn't help me be who I am. Bitch, you don't know me. And I don't know you. How could you dare let that dumbass shit fly out your fuck ass, fat ass, dick sucking ass lips when, bitch, you don't even know me? You got bitches over there trying to take credit for me being who I am. And God only gets that credit, honey. Only God gets that. I am the way the fuck I am because of God. Not no fucking Lucifer. Lucifer is the reason why you bitches are the way you are. Hating ass, Jezebel ass, fucked up minded ass, warped ass bitches. Stinking ass hood rats. Lucy is the reason why you bitches are the way you are. We a different caliber, sweetie. Sorry to keep fucking minding you, but I will. We're a different caliber, dummy. Okay? So, basically, I had to leave Chicago sooner than I thought. Because I was trying to get all my shit there, but I couldn't. Hopefully, Robert is watching and he was able to hold on to some of my things. And one day, I could talk to you and you could ship them out to me. You know, hopefully one day. And I will pay you more. Because I know I owe you a lot, Robert. You helped me a lot, and I love you. As a person, I love you, Robert. I do. I hope you held on to some of my things. I hope you know that I wasn't going crazy. These motherfuckers were after me, and I had to run. So I was slightly on the run, but not from no police or none of that shit. I was running from a crazy ass ex that thought he could take my life and throw me away. Like I didn't fucking matter, bro. When I fucking matter, bro. Just because his ass was a sore, sour ass loser, bitch. You tried to groom a young girl. It backfired on you. She found God. She's learning herself. Didn't find you as valuable. You never helped her. You never supported her. You always looked down on her. You laughed at her. You made jokes about her. You wanted her to be the laughing stock. You fucking lied on her. But this the same nigga who think I'm finna marry him? He think he finna find a way to try to come back in my life to marry his sorry ass? I don't fucking think so, Mr. Miles. You better sit your dumb delusional ass down. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. With that dumb shit. Cause I will not. It's gonna always get rejected. I don't give a fuck how many spells you do or think you're doing. That shit ain't working. You ain't working. Motherfucker, you never worked. You're a broken ass nigga. And that's real, you damaged ass motherfucker. Like, I said I wasn't gonna curse and get mad like this. Like, he triggers me. He really does. Cause he's such a fucked up ass nigga. A fake ass, fraud ass nigga. How you go from being this nice guy from all these years, but then it cuts off. And then, I didn't see the signs in the beginning. It was so, like, it wasn't like this. He got fucked up along the way of the shit, G. It was not like that. He wasn't like that. He got turned out. Something happened to him. And it just made him worse of a person. He was not the way he was back then. He's not the same person now. He's possessed, demonic, all fucked up, delusional and shit. He class A narcissist. He a narcissist, bro. He been a pedophile. As we learned, he's been a pedo. But he's He's gotten worse, bro. And his family did that to him. His own family fucked him over. And mind you, we never met his family either. Throughout all the years of knowing him, we knew him over 2 decades, and we never met his true family. We never even been around him. And maybe in some cases, you would say, oh, he protected you from this family because he knew they was evil, or he was embarrassed, of them, or he didn't want them tarnishing shit. Maybe he did think of me as somebody special to him then. But sitting there and turning on a bitch completely for fame and fortune and being this greedy ass individual and trying to sacrifice my life for your own, out the question. Out the fucking question, nigga. Out of the fucking question. Haven't God showed you so many times that this is the person you cannot do that to? This is the person you can't do that to. God keeps showing you that, and you keep trying to force it. Like, won't you sit the fuck down and notice that you cannot do this to us? Because we won't let you. We don't give a fuck what you trying to do. Physical attacks and spiritual gets blocked. Aren't you sick now? With STDs and internal illnesses? Aren't you weakened? We know all about the fucking dirty cops you paid trying to cover your tracks. We know all about the fake lawyers and judges you tried to pay to also cover your fucking tracks. They are all under investigation, including you and your mama and your sister and your brothers and that baby mama, you're that crazy wannabe me ass bitch. Is all y'all. Even the fucking babies is under investigation. Everybody. And you keep trying to toss spells and shit my way. And then now you want to jump and switch sides because you're losing everything you accumulated by stealing from people. Doing these online scams and shit. And then tried to give a bitch my motherfucking identity. Was that the reason I caught you rummaging in my purse one day? I took my purse so quick, I had to learn how to keep taking my purse with me to the bathroom because that nigga's a thief. He rummaging through my fucking purse, bro, and thought I didn't see it. Yeah, bitch, I caught that. I caught that, you fucking thief. I caught that. Like, what the fuck he doing in my purse? Yeah, I caught that. Yep, I caught that shit. He thought I ain't see it. He thought he was out of it quick enough. No, bitch, you wasn't fast enough, motherfucker. I saw that shit. You were rummaging in my fucking purse. That's when he noticed I smoked cigarettes. And all that shit. He thought I was hiding it from him. I wouldn't be hiding it. It wouldn't be in my purse. If I was trying to hide it, I would have left them home. But I didn't. Shit. I didn't give a fuck. Okay. Anyway. So, basically, all this time, been putting spells on my life, wanting me to fail just because I wouldn't be submissive to a nothing-ass nigga. To a fuck boy, basically. I knew he was out here dealing with other females. And then, on top of that, later on in life, the nigga was lying to me. Because I'm like, I asked him, I don't know how many times I asked him, G, do you have children? He was like, I ain't got no kids. I don't have no kids. I'm a single man. I'm like, you do have. He lying because I saw traces of kids, like the toys and shit. So basically, that same fuck ass baby mama out there, bitch, you dumbass bitch, he was out here lying on y'all children, saying he didn't even have children. So if you thought that was going to slow him down or stop him from being out here in the streets, you were absolutely wrong. He's lying, saying he don't have kids when this nigga damn well had kids. Who the fuck lies on their children, bro? Who the fuck lies and said they don't have say they don't have children, knowing they do? That's a whole disrespect to his children and everything. Himself. How you lying on your own fucking flesh and blood that you created, that you helped create? Like, bitch, he's out there lying, talking about he ain't had no fucking kids. Okay, when he do. Okay, so all y'all that want to hate on me, bitch, he said he ain't had no fucking kids. I already knew he had kids, and I knew he wasn't no good father. Because what good father lies on their kids? And then what good father is out here still in these streets fucking with as many women as he possibly can fuck with and thinking nothing of you or them fucking kids? Just a whole disrespectful ass nigga. But you mad at me when I've done nothing to him. I mean, throughout all them years, the only reason why he got put online is because he fucking broke my heart, bro. And I took it down. I ended up getting over it. I talked to him. He never said sorry. And then now finding out, okay, throughout all that time, you putting spells on my life. I'm like, damn, nigga, didn't you get apologized to? Okay, damn, nigga, didn't, like, it's just for different reasons. He got obsessed with doing the spells, obsessed with hurting my life, and just didn't want to fucking stop. He put me through unnecessary bullshit. All because he a fucking hater, bro. It just turned out to some hating shit now. You know, not just now, but, like, period. Like, because I ain't do shit to him. He's done everything wrong. I never did shit to that person. Never was any competition with that person. Never. Never looked at him as any competition, period. Didn't even give a fuck about none of that shit. I wasn't even thinking that way. I didn't have that type of jealous ass mentality. He was jealous of me. Before I knew what jealousy meant, he was jealous of me. A whole nigga jealous of me. But you supposed to have all this money and you driving Lexuses and shit. And remember, I was taking the bus and the train. I didn't even have an electric bike back then. I didn't even have a regular bike back then. I was still trying to make it. You have a whole nigga right here with money, right? Driving Lexuses, got a white Lexus, you know, and a white truck, Camry, you know what I'm saying? But you are hating on me. Why? Because you think I'm better than you? Because I don't think I'm better than anybody. Everybody has their ups and downs. Everybody has a flaw. Everybody has flaws. Even if they want to appear flawless. Everybody has, everybody's different. Why would I hate on anybody or be in competition or be jealous of anything or anybody? For what? That's too much energy to be given to some dumb shit like that. Now, the question here is, why would you hate on me? I was just trying to get my feet wet. Trying to get shit off the ground for myself. And you hated on that. Like, I couldn't even do, like, fucking with him, you can't do shit. You can't be of anything. He would rather a bitch not have shit and be looked down upon rather than to be, you know what I'm saying? Having this and that. But then he wanted to try. He tried me once. And he was bringing up some bitch and talking about some, well, she met Flo Rida. But she ain't like him though. Oh, she met this person. I'm like, I'm happy for you and your friend. But I told him, I don't give a fuck. Why are you bringing up another bitch to me? Like, I can't never get on my shit when you sitting in behind the scenes putting spell on my life. To fail. And then you have the nerve to bring up another bitch. See, what he was trying to do was break my self-confidence. What he was trying to do was break my self-esteem. What he was trying to do was make me feel like I ain't ever gonna make it happen when this nigga was sitting behind the scenes cheating. Because he knew I was gonna be something great. And I got through all that shit. Homelessness. Every fucking thing he sent out my way. I've been through the mud, bitch. And you got the nerve to try to take anything from me, bitch, you die. I bet you won't make it. I worked hard to get to where I am, while bitches think they could just turn around and be me, trying to put a spell on motherfuckers and thinking that shit gonna work, and then trying to take my fucking life for my life. Bitch, you out of your fucking mind, Delulu. You're delusional. Fucking idiots. And they wonder why I talk like this. Because I've been through hell, literally, and back, bitch. And they wonder why she ain't looking like this, or why she ain't going through that, or why. Cause your shit weak, bitch. God is stronger than all y'all shit, bitch. When you gonna wake up? We're stronger than you. Mad stronger than you. Spiritually, mentally, energetically, emotionally, physically. Stronger than you. And if I ain't saying I'm stronger than any man out here or woman, because some motherfuckers out here strong, G. But we know what makes us strong. Because if I am not physically strong, I have manpower to back a bitch off me. So I say all this to say this. These bitches better stop fucking with me before they find themselves where they don't want to be. In hell. Because that's exactly where they going. They going to hell. Some is going to jail. Some of them going to die in jail because they cocaine heads, they drug heads. They ain't going to be able to sit there sober. They going to need, they fiends. But these rats think that they can keep casting spells, and they think that shit working. In their mind, they think cause the day changed, they think that spell work would be successful when it's not. He been doing this shit for years. And once I cracked the code, you saw how that shit kept backfiring, Mr. Mouse? Backfiring. Every time you place a spell. And I know y'all trying to do some shit on Halloween. This will be y'all death. Because it's not going to get me. Do you understand the deities that y'all seeing? Know me. They ain't fucking with me. They after you. You keep on abusing divination. They don't like that. Keep on asking them for shit. You keep on begging them for shit. Keep on trying to have something happen to me. And I am a child of God. I am a worker of God. Before I came to this earth, I was working for God. Still is. Do you not realize what you're doing? Or are you just fucking stupid and that fucking possessed and greedy and dumb and fucking jealous that you really ain't trying to hear it? But it's true, dumb bitch. You think because I swear I ain't a child of God still? Like my anointing is just gonna go away because I swore? You got us fucking labeled wrong. Fuck your stereotypes, bitch. This is what a child of God looks like. This is what a believer looks like. This is how we are. And ain't one drop of God's love coming the fuck up off of us, bitch. Not one. You evil succubus ass motherfuckers. Not one. Not one drop. So, the nigga a liar. He a pedophile. The nigga called himself grooming me. It backfired. Okay, and now the nigga has been hacking my devices. You know what I'm saying? Hacking my phone. Trying to hack my computers. Pay people to do this and do that. All just to be seen as what he's being seen as now. Which is a big ass fucking liar. He know damn well who gave him them STDs. But he just wanted to blame me just because he hate me that bad. He wanted my life in danger that bad. So he is because he an opportunist. So he took that opportunity, and instead of fucking holding that person accountable in himself, he chose to blame shit all on me, and I'm minding my business. I'm doing my thing, and I'm like wondering why these people coming after me. I didn't do shit, and I'm just doing my videos online and all this. This is the reason I don't go live anymore, and why it would take me a minute to, grow on YouTube, because they steady trying to find my address when I go live. I don't need nobody pinpointing where the fuck I'm at. So until I pay for the services so I can protect that, I'm not going live. I'm gonna have to do the pre-uploads. I'm gonna have to do that because motherfuckers trying to find me and trying to find where I'm at so he could try to harm me. Nigga trying to still kill me, bro. Still trying to pull it, bro. After all these years, still trying to fucking pull it, bro. It's not gonna work. We see our protectors. We read our stuff. It ain't like we don't see. And then we see this nigga now. He's trying to call himself trying to propose to us. Because he lied and said we was married in the first place. He lied and said I was gone. So he could try to collect some false ass insurance money. You think we don't know about that, Mr. Miles? And now you trying to come out of nowhere acting as though you fucking give a fuck, or acting as though you're sorry and acting as though you don't know. We know that motherfucker, you is a fucking op. You don't stand a chance. And you so jealous of who else would be coming into my life that would be better than you. Nigga, a dog, an actual dog would be better than you. That dog is loyal. That dog don't do spells. That dog ain't jealous. That dog is not hateful. That dog ain't vengeful and spiteful and shit when they don't get their fucking way. That dog ain't gonna fucking go out here treating people like shit just because they own mama and shit treated them like shit. They own family treat them like you ain't even healed from your family hurt and pain that they caused you. You want to sit down here and think that you could treat people the way your own family and that slimy, scheme ballish ass, wannabe ass bitch treat you. You go out here trying to treat people the way they treat you, and you wonder why you keep coming up short in life, and you wonder why you got so much karmic debt to pay. Your shit is so full, nigga. You better thank God you still waking up. And he ain't sparing your life either. You just better thank God you able to wake up, motherfucker. But you're not doing that. You over there still preying on people's downfalls, right? Because you're jealous. Your own family put spell magic on you to not be an MBA, and you really still don't understand that? But you want to keep trying to cause me failure when I'm growing. I've already surpassed you mentally, mentally. I've already surpassed you spiritually. I've already surpassed you energetically. And I guess physically. I ain't even surpassed. You still got money. You got whatever you got. And you still jealous of me. I'm about to pass you up financially. Don't trip. That's something you don't want happening though. You and them bitches keep trying to put spells over my money, but you're losing money. You keep trying to pay people for this. And don't think I don't know you paid Hitman and all that shit too. The feds know about everything. Y'all so horrible. You got the CIA out here as well. Everything. You want my money to fall, but I'm growing and increasing every day when you bitches are, your money's going out, it's going under, it's running, it's going away from you. Yeah, God is cutting you off because you bitches choose to do unwise things with your money. You choose to focus on my life and my life only to the point where you're losing your life, trying to make me lose mine. I haven't did no spells over your fucking life. Not one. I pray to Heavenly Father God. I do. For protectance, mercy, peacefulness, happiness. But protection nonetheless. I pray to Heavenly Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors, archangels. I pray to my spiritual team. So whoever talking about I'm doing spells on y'all, bitch, that's because you're the bitch doing the spells on y'all. And them. Bitch, you're a lying ass bitch. You ain't nothing. The bitch surrounded by a bunch of fucking liars, bro. Like, idiots, bro. You're the one casting them shits off on them. And then saying, it's that bitch, it's that bitch. No, it's you, bitch. Stop lying. I protect myself and I send them shits right back. It backfires on you. You're still in denial of that. It's backfiring every single time. I'm so happy to have Heavenly Father God in my spiritual team right here. While you bitches still trying to figure it out, I just told you. You're hating on they are even over there hating on the fact that God loved me so much, G. They tried to tell God to remove his protection off of me. Bitch, you have no power. What the fuck make you think you got power over God to remove his love and his security off of my life? You dumb ass devil worshiping bitches. What makes you think he gonna listen? What makes you think my spiritual team will even listen? Like, are you fucking nuts, bro? Y'all motherfuckers is on way too many drugs around that bitch. Okay, like, what the fuck? Makes you think you can tell God to deny me of anything. Just because you hating and shit. Because you jealous. Fuck you and your jealousy, bitch. Go to hell. Go to fucking hell. Like them demons that's possessing you, trying to send you anyway. Go to hell. Just go, bitch. You mean nothing to this world, no way. Can't nobody make no money off of you. You can't even make money off of you. But you sitting over here trying to make money off of me, though. Ain't that right? With your scam artist con man asses. But you can't make nothing off of me. And if you have made money off of me, you won't be making that shit much longer. And don't think I forgot, Mr. Mouse, that you were secretly recording me while I was in your house and you was trying to sell them, you was selling them videos. You slime ball ass nigga. So for those that don't know, that had sex with this man, he secretly records shit and he put it online for money. Don't think we don't know that. But you think I'ma marry you? You think you could come into my life and disturb shit? You would be your stalking ass in jail. We moved here to get the fuck away from you. What the fuck you thinking you could do anything for? You're not sorry. You will be, though. But you're not sorry. And we not doing this just to prove a point. Like, motherfucker, we trying to move the fuck on. You just can't seem to accept the shit. You lost at your own stupid ass game. You fucking lost, bro. Ain't no redos, no none of that. I don't hold a special place in my heart for you. I don't love you. Motherfucker, you have no keys to shit. Ain't no fucking keys. We threw them shits away. I don't even know where them bitches at. You have no right. So stop with the self-entitled ass Karen bullshit. And get the fuck on with your life. Just move on. I don't give a fuck if you dump that karmic or whatever the fuck. You still attached to a whole bunch of fuck shit. And you're sick. You're sick mentally and literally physically. You're sick. You're all the way fucked up. But isn't that what you wanted for me? But I thank God that I'm healthy as a fucking horse. Thank you, Lord, Heavenly Father God. Because niggas like that deserve everything they're getting. They deserve every fucking thing they getting. Until you do right by me, everything in your life will fail, bitch. And that shit real. That shit real, baby. She was never, whoopee. She wasn't playing right there. Till you do right by me, okay, motherfucker. Until you do right by yourself. Till you do right by God. Everything in your life will fail, motherfucker. Okay? Had to on his ass. Bitch. But that's pretty much that. Yeah. Never did shit to a nigga. All this time, he stole my childhood, and I can't get it back. Took my virginity, broke my heart, and then got mad at me for standing up for myself when I noticed the disrespect. And then kept further trying to disrespect me. You know how long he been putting spells on my life, bro? For a minute, it was working. Because I went through poverty. I went through homelessness. I went through a lot of dysfunctional situations with my family. Went through a lot. Because of him. Because of this hating ass nigga. He the one that sat there and talked about me to these people. Lied on me and everything. And let them put ideas in his head. He put ideas in their fucking head. And they just thought they could just do whatever the fuck they wanted to do to me. His family, thought that they could do whatever the fuck they wanted to do to me because of his lying ass, bullshitting ass. Only if they knew. He been on bullshit this whole time. And then tried to lie because I wouldn't submit. Why would I submit to trash? I knew better than that. I mean, come on. I got standards. I would never submit to an inconsistent fool. To a hating ass, jealous fool. To a non-God-fearing fool. To a devil-worshipping fool. A hypocrite. A blasphemous fool. Me? Submit to that? Foolish. And that's all I got. Fuck out of here. So let him keep tossing every spell he want. It's getting sent back. Let them keep trying to toss any spells they want. It's getting sent back. Until that raggedy ass fucking bitch of yours that wanna be, don't call me asking me for my help. She did try to call me. Okay? While they got my number and they want to stalk me and all of that shit. Tell Mrs. Hold on. Why they put all my business out here in the fucking streets and shit. And all of this, and they think they're hidden and shit. Why they want to fucking try to think that they could just keep fucking bullying my life and think that I'm supposed to just accept the shit. Tell Mrs. 312-978-2736 to get the fuck off my nuts and stay the fuck off my phone, bitch. I'm not gonna ever help you. Do you read cards? Do you read? No. Click. Stupid ass bitch. Stay off my line, hoe. Dumb idiot ass bitch. And get the fuck on. You lost. You cannot take anything from me. You cannot ever be me, bitch. You are trash. All of y'all is trash. Like. And if anybody over there got any type of common sense, bro, you will stop listening to these trash ass people that got you in all of this trouble. Lying and shit. Trying to be con artists and scam artists and shit. And they caught by the fucking government. Stealing from the fucking government, bro. Trying to put people names on shit. Trying to put fraud on us. And not only that, bitch, y'all committed crimes in the past, and y'all know that I was nowhere near you motherfuckers. And this is what the cops and the investigators is gonna see here. They know this. I know. You heard me say he never took me around any of his family members. I don't know these people for real. I only knew him. So how can he listen to people about me saying anything about me when I didn't even meet them? And how could they sit there and think they gonna lie on me for some shit that I never did when I never even met them? Don't even know them. Was no accomplice. You got receipts? Well, bring them to the forefront. You got receipts? Because I know you bitches don't. And you never will. Bring forth the receipts. Where the receipts? Where the truth at? It's not over there. Right, bitch. Right. Anyways, I'm going to talk to y'all later. That's my truth on shit. Okay, and I just had to tell it how it is. Mr. Miles is a big ass fucking liar, bro. Period. That's just period. And he lied about that money, trying to scam my motherfucking life, bro. We were never together. We ain't together. We ain't been ever together. Like, I don't know what the fuck you been saying to them people, Mr. Miles, but you need to just shut your fucking mouth, bro. Just shut up. Shut up. That's facts. Even the spirit telling you do that. Yeah, just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Stop trying to constantly comfort us because you jealous. We done nothing to you. I speak up for myself because I'm protecting me and who I am and my shit. Because you constantly trying to attack me. For what? You grudge holding ass, dumbass, stuck in the past ass nigga. Like, get the fuck on. No, you will not have my hand in no marriage. No, you will be stuck. No, just know that. I'm not helping you. Fuck your apology. Fuck your fucking, like, wannabe ass sympathy move. Fuck all that shit. I'm not fucking with you. Motherfucker, like, get over it. Fucking self-absorbed ass, selfish ass, harmful ass nigga. Self-sabotaging ass, hateful ass, jealous ass, evil ass nigga. No. Hell no. Stay away from me, Satan.